Vande Mataram, dear students. I Vishal Misra, and today I am going to teach you lesson number 6 from your book Honeysuckle. Before you read this chapter, you should know about this chapter, so let's learn. In this lesson, we look at what we are like and how each of us is different. We are all interesting people in different ways, and we are all good at different things. As you read this, think about what you are like and what you enjoy doing. Means in this chapter we will learn about our hobbies, about our interesting fact, and how we are similar or different to each other from our family member or from our friends. So let's start this chapter. That name is Who I Am. Part 1, Many Voices. Many Voices means in this chapter we will learn about different people and their different choices. Now let's meet first character of this chapter, that is Radha. Radha says, my favorite activity is climbing trees. Just outside our house there is a mango tree which I love to go up. Radha says that her favorite activity is climbing on trees, and in front of her house there is a mango tree on which she loves to climb up. Its branches spread out so it is simple to climb up the tree, and I can sit comfortably in the fork of two branches. She says that there are many branches in this mango tree and she can easily climb up on the tree because there are many branches who supports to climb up. My mother tells me it is not sensible for girls to climb trees. Means once her mother told her that it is not good to climb up on the trees for girls. Means it is not sensible for girls to climb up on the trees. But one day she saw, one afternoon she climbed up too, and both of us sat there talking and eating the mangoes. One day, when Radha was on the tree, she saw that her mother also climbed up, and they enjoyed raw mangoes while talking to each other. Now Radha tells her about her imagination. When I am high up in the tree, I feel like I can rule the whole world. Means when Radha is on the tree, she feels she is a queen and she can reign, she can rule over the entire world, over the whole world. Friends, we learned about Radha. Now we are going to learn about Nasir. What does Nasir like to do? Nasir says, when I grow up, I want to become a seed collector. When Nasir grows up, his choice or he likes to collect many seeds, many kind of seeds. Nasir says, we have cotton fields in our village, and every year my father spends a lot of money on buying new seeds to grow our cotton plants. Means Nasir told that in his village there is a cultivation, there is a agriculture of cotton, so his father has to buy new seeds to grow cotton plants. My grandfather told me that many years ago he could collect the seeds from his own plants. Means when Nasir was talking to his grandfather told him that many years ago they had not to buy new seeds to grow cotton seeds, to grow cotton plants. Okay? But today that doesn't work, so we have to spend money to buy new seeds every single year. Means as earlier they used to use those old seeds to grow new plants, but now they are not working, so they have to buy new seeds per year to grow new cotton plants. Okay, I want to find out why that is so. Nasir says that he has a curiosity. Curiosity means want to know. He wants to know why some few kind of changes are there. Why those old seeds were useful to grandfather and why those seeds are not useful to his father. So I want to learn how to preserve seeds so that we can use them again and not spend money every year. He says that I want to learn. He wants to learn. He wants to learn that how can he preserve old seeds to grow new plants, to grow new cotton plants that would be essential and that will preserve, that will helpful to them to not again buy new seeds every year. We read about Radha and Nasir. Now we are going to learn about Rohit. What does Rohit like and what does he like to do? Rohit says, if I had huge amount of money, means Rohit imagines if he had a huge amount of money, I would travel and travel. I want to see the mountains of New Zealand because they look beautiful in a magazine picture. I wish I could sail down the Amazon River in South America. Rohit says if he had much money, if he had huge amount of money, he would travel and travel. Means Rohit likes to travel. Rohit likes to see new world. Rohit likes to see new places. Rohit likes to visit new mountain. Means that he never visited before. Rohit says that he wants to see the mountains of New Zealand because they look beautiful in a magazine picture. Rohit has earlier seen those mountains picture of New Zealand in a magazine. So he wished to go there and he wants to see. Rohit says his choice is to sail down in Amazon River that flows in South America on a raft. Means Rohit says, I wish I could sail down the Amazon River in South America on a raft. I want to live on the beaches of Le.6 and dive down the sea coral. Means Rohit wants to dive in the sea coral to see, he wants to visit on Le.6 beaches. Suppose, Rohit says, I suppose I should go to the Konark temple in Orissa or the old city in Beijing in China and the pyramids in Egypt too. But what I actually enjoy seeing nature more than old buildings. Means Rohit is fond of to see old buildings. He enjoys when he visits new places, he sees natural things, natural views, and he is fond of to see new things, those he has never visited again or earlier before that day. Now let's learn, now let's know about Sarabjit, what Sarabjit is like to do. What makes me very angry? Sarabjit says, is when people don't believe me when I am telling the truth. Sarabjit says, when he tells the truth and then also people don't believe on him, he becomes very angry. And he becomes very angry because he is telling the truth and then also they are not believing on him. I am telling the truth. For example, if I tell my teacher that I couldn't do my homework because Ravi borrowed my book and forgot to return it, he says, he is giving example and he asserts his words that if he tells his teacher that he could not did his homework because Ravi has borrowed his book and forgot to return it. Or I tell my parents that it wasn't me but my little brother who started the fight. Or if I tell my teacher that I really did study for the test even if I have got bad marks. Means Rohit is truthful. Rohit speaks truth, but no one believes on him. It is because Rohit says that it makes him very angry when no one believes on him. Or if I tell my teacher that I really did study for the test even I have good marks. Means sometimes when Rohit gets bad marks in test and he says that teacher I had tried a lot, I had practiced a lot, but she never believes. He never believes because they think that Rohit is lying. The look on their faces really angers me. Sometimes I have to look down at my shoes and count to 10 so that I do not show that I am angry. Rohit says, when they don't believe on him, he becomes very angry. And to hide his angry face, sometimes he has to look down on his shoes because by this way he will be able to hide his angry face. Now let's see what does Dolma say. When I grow up, I am going to be the Prime Minister of India. Means Dolma wants to be the next Prime Minister of India when she will grow up. People always love me. People always laugh when I say that I am sure that I will do it. Everyone in my class asks me what to do when they have problem, and my teachers always test me when something needs to be done in school. Means Dolma is very intelligent and her teachers are very trustful at him. It is Dolma's choice that she wants to make everything better for everyone. So she wants to become Prime Minister. Okay? Dolma says, I want to make things better for everyone. I want us to have good hospitals and roads and schools. I want to make sure that there are many good scientists in India who will invent cures for diseases and send a spaceship to Mars. Means in each and every field, she wants to make India number one. So she has a dream to be a Prime Minister of India. Radha wants to see India always on the peak in each and every field. It is because she has a dream to be a Prime Minister. Now at the last, we will learn about Peter. What does Peter like? Let's learn. Peter, my favorite day is the second Sunday of every month. On this day, our whole family always goes to the cinema hall to see a film. Means Peter is fond of to watch movies. Okay, it is because his favorite day is the second Sunday of every month. My father gets the ticket in advance, and all of us, my grandmother, my parents, my two brothers, and I take the bus there. Means by bus we go to cinema hall. I take the bus there. In the interval, my father buys us peanuts, and I love to sit in the darkness of the hall eating and watching the film. Means he loves to watching movies, and it is because he loves to watching peanuts. He loves to watching movies and eating peanuts in the cinema hall. Afterwards, we always stop to eat ice cream. Everyone is in a good mood, and we all feel very lucky that we are such a happy family. Means he becomes very happy on the each second Sunday of every month because he loves to watch movies, and that day is opted from his family member to watch movies means the second Sunday of every month is Peter's family's movie day. Hope you will enjoy this chapter, you will learn this chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day.